Okay, so when you visit hugohost.com, okay, I'm going back. It will bring you here. So I am just closing this advert. So you click on my account. It will take you to the login page, okay, just like we have here. So you enter the email address and the password you used while you were creating the account. So you click on login. Okay, so when you do, what you need to do is just to come down and click on services. I think I did this last night. Okay, so you just go to services. Okay, you click on the hosting. Okay, so when I scroll down, it will show you some shortcuts. So I told us that where we are going direct is cPanel. Okay, so you just go to your cPanel. Okay, here is your cPanel. Okay, so I will quickly walk you through on this cPanel. When you finish building a site for somebody, they will always ask you if it is somebody who wants to take control of the site. We tell you to give them access to the cPanel. Okay, so this is the cPanel, and the reason why everybody will request for cPanel is because from the cPanel they can do everything they need to do on the website. You can be able to adjust the website. You can be able to control the emails, the official emails that you are creating for the company. You can equally be able to install other softwares. So the cPanel is the main thing when you are building a website. Okay, so here is the cPanel, and then when you come to the cPanel, there are three segments, three areas I want you to concentrate. You can take them down. The first one is the email section. The email section. The second part is the domain section. And the third part is the software section. Email, domain, and software. These are the three sections that you need to pay attention very well. Okay, so the first one, the email section, is the first section that you will see here. So sometimes it may not be in other cPanel, but you just look at it, you will see where they write email. So that is where you control the company email. Let me explain something. There is something they call official email and the normal email. The normal email that we have is the one that ends either at yahoo.com or at gmail.com or at hotmail.com. Those are just public emails. So when you are a business owner and you have a company that is serious, you don't need to have Gmail or Yahoo because nobody will take you serious. So when you are trying to write a proposal or to get a contract from anybody and you are using at yahoo.com, at gmail.com, they will say this person don't know what to do, what he's doing. So there is something they call official email or company email. This company email will end at yourdomain.com. We purchase ngbills.com. So if I'm creating email for my company, I can do info at ngbills.com. Okay? So where you can be able to do this is on the email section. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? So what you need to do is just go to email accounts. Okay? When you click on email accounts, it will bring you to this section. So what you need to do is to just click on create. It's as simple as that. Okay? You can click on create. When you click on create, it will ask you to enter the name that you want to use. If you want to receive information or people to receive information from your company, the normal email they use is info. Okay, so you just put info like this. You can see, you will see here at the end at ngbills.com. Okay, so what you need to do is to come down and put the password you want them to use for the email. Okay, so you quickly put the password. Okay, put the password you can remember. So you come down and click on create. Once I click on create, you can see sharp it has created it. So right now, if anybody tries to send message to info@ngbill.com, it will go and I will be able to receive it. Are we following? Are we following? So now, as administrator of the website, you can actually be able to visit this email even if you don't have the password. Okay, if you are in the cPanel, you can be able to get access to this email even if you don't have the password. All you need to do is to come to check mail. Are you seeing check mail? So once you click on check mail, it will carry you directly to the inbox of this email. So you can be able to check the mails that people have sent. So it is as simple as that. So it is opening. So this is all about how to create email. So as I'm teaching you, I also teach you how to make money from it. Many people don't know that from your cPanel, you can actually create a company email. Many a times they go to Google to buy a company email, and each of them, the lowest is $70 per year. Okay, and the $70 per year is more than 100,000 now per year. So you can actually tell somebody you can create the official email after building their website, and you can charge them less. You know what to charge them, but you just know that those emails cost like 100,000 and above for one person. So if the company have employers, you will be hearing like a gift at ngbill.com, grace at ngbill.com. So you can create all those emails from this place, okay? And then you can be able to charge them from maybe 20 or 30 or 50,000, anyhow you want to charge for each email. So as they are renewing their hosting separately, they will also renew the email separately. So you have more money, okay? So that is email creation, and that is how it is done. It is very simple and straightforward. Now the question will be, what of when you give them this email? How can they be able to check this email without going to the inbox or without going to the cPanel? Because if everybody that wants to check the email will go through the cPanel, that means there is no security. True of us? Because even your employee will have access to the cPanel. So for you to check official email or a webmail email, so what you need to do is you type the website like ngbill.com, you put slash, forward slash, okay, forward slash, you put webmail. I don't know whether you are seeing it. Are you seeing it there? Webmail. So it's just the domain name, your domain name slash webmail. So anybody that visits this thing, it will carry the person to a place where the person can be able to log in. Okay, you can see here, give it a few minutes, it will carry you to a login page. Are you seeing it? So the person will just need to enter the email info@ngbill.com, and then you give the person the password you have created, and the person will be able to log in without following the cPanel. Are we okay with this? Are we okay with this? So it is simple and straightforward. So that is how you give them access to the email without actually following the cPanel. Okay? So if we go to the first place I was trying to access the inbox from the admin, there's another thing I also want you to pay attention. Okay? You can look at it very well. When you are visiting your webmail the first time, it will present two options for you. Okay, this is where it will bring you, and that is why it is advisable when you create a webmail for your company or anybody, first of all visit the inbox of that email. Okay, because there is some settings you need to do. So when it brings you here, what you need to do is to check on this box. What does this box say? Open my inbox when I log in. Are you seeing it? So if you don't check this, anytime the person log in, it will bring the person this place instead of going directly to the inbox. Okay, so that is why you need to first of all visit the email after creating it, so that you can be able to check this button, so that when the person is logging in, it will take the person directly to the inbox instead of bringing the person here. Are we clear on that? Okay, so when you check the stuff, you can click on open. Okay, so it will now finally take you to the inbox. Check it and then click on open to take you to the inbox. So once you are done with this, the inbox, the email is ready. You can now give the person the email address and also the password. That's all. Okay, so that is the email section. So I am clicking on tools to go back to my cPanel. Okay, we are back. So we are done with the email section. Okay, we are moving forward. The next one section is the domain section. Okay, so this domain section, you may not have issue when you just purchase a new domain and a hosting. Okay, you may not even need to come here. But the reason why you will come here is, let's take for instance that the account or the hosting account you pay for can be able to create like 2 or 3 or 5 websites. Okay, and then anytime you want to create the second website, what you need to do is to purchase a domain for that website. Are we following? Because two websites cannot use one domain. So you have to purchase a domain name for the next person that you are building the website for. So when you purchase the domain, you cannot be able to see it when you want to install WordPress and build the website, unless you come to the domain section, okay, and they add it as add-on domain. I want to explain again. If you purchase a hosting space that you can use to build more than one website, when you are building a website for next person, you are not going to purchase another hosting space. All the thing you are going to buy is the domain. Are we following? And when you buy that domain, the domain cannot be able to reflect on where you can be able to install the WordPress, except you add it to as add-on domain. And it is only from the domain section that you can be able to do that. So how do you do that? When you come to the domain section, you click on domain. In some cPanel, you will see add-on domain separate, but this one does not have it. So what you need to do is to click on domain. So when you click on domain, it will open this way. What you need to do is to go to create a new domain. Create a new domain. So when you click on create a new domain, you will enter the new domain that you have purchased. So let's just say new domain.com. Okay, so what you need to do is to uncheck this share document route. Just uncheck it, and then you click on submit. Okay, once you do that, the new domain is ready for building another website. That is why you need to come to the domain section. But if it's your first time of purchasing domain and hosting, you don't need to come there, because the first domain you purchase will be your root domain and it will automatically work. That is just it. Okay, so moving forward, the last section is the software section. Okay, and this is the section. So this section is a place where you will now install the WordPress and start building your website. Okay? So now it is very simple and straightforward to install a WordPress and start building your website. What you need to do is to click on this Subtaculous app installer. Are you seeing it? Subtaculous app installer. So once we click on it, okay, it will open like this. If you look at here, we have thousands, if not millions, of different content management systems. They are numerous here. So, but if you see, look at very well, you will see that WordPress is the number one, okay? Because it is the most popular. Like I told you, that 50% of the websites you see on earth, they are billions. They are built using WordPress. So that is why it is number one. So all you need to do is just to click on install. So when you click on install, there are three areas you need to look at. There are three areas you need to look at. The first area is the domain name. You can see under here it is saying choose domain. Okay? Assuming you have more than one domain, you need to come here to choose the one you want to install the WordPress on. Are we following? If you have more than one domain, so you need to come here to choose the particular domain you want to install the WordPress on. Okay? So when you choose it, all you need to do is come to the next. You see this place is showing you WP. So just remove it. Here, just remove it. Okay? So that the website will not go to subdirectory. So just remove it, clean it. Okay? So now the third place is to create a login details for this your WordPress. There's something I need you to understand. We have a login detail that our hosting provider gave us. Okay? It will give us access to go to our cPanel. Okay? And the WordPress as a content management system has also another login details. So once you install WordPress and create your login details, you don't need to even go to your hosting provider again. You can just go through WordPress to do whatever you want to do. It is as simple as that. So now it will ask you to add username and then add a password. You can decide to allow the username to be admin, okay? Or what I normally use, you use the name of the company that asks you to build the website as the username. Are we following? And then the password, you type the password that you can remember. So we are leaving it as NGBU. Let's type NGBU as the username. The password, you type the word you can remember. Okay, so once you do that, you scroll down and click on install. Remember, the first thing is to choose the domain you are installing the WordPress on. The second part is if you see the WP in front of the domain, remove it. The third part is you put your username and your password. Okay, so once you do that, you come to install and click on install. So I want to come up so that you can see. You see, it is very fast. It has finished installing. So now, as it has finished installing, you will see that it is giving you two URL. The first link is your website, how it will look like. The second link will take you to the WordPress admin panel, okay, for you to be able to start building your website. So if we visit this website, we have not done anything, look at how it will appear. Are you seeing it? This is our website. So we have not done anything. Look at it, how it appears. Okay, if you scroll down, you will see it is just the default template that it is showing. There is nothing much. So, but we are going to clear all these things to build the website that we want to build. Okay, so now I'm going back. I will click the second link. The second link will take us to the WordPress backend. Okay, so let me click on it. Okay, you can see, welcome to WordPress. This is the back end. This is where you will do all the magic that you need to do in order to have a beautiful website. Okay, so from here now, we can be able to start designing anything we want to design. Okay, so this is the back end. So now, having come to this place, if you are somebody who are building blogs, I know how many of us have heard about Linda Ikeji. You have heard about it. It's a very popular blog. So if your own is just to build blogs, okay, I can tell you don't even need to do anything. If you don't want it to be beautiful, you don't need to do anything. You can just start posting by going to post. Okay, you can just start posting whatever you want to post and it will start displaying. So if you go to all posts, you will see that there are default posts that was done. That is what that was showing on the front end. So, but if you want to add to it, you can just click on post and click on add new post, and then you start posting. Okay, so but we are not going to do that. Okay, so I just want to show you that if you are making a post or you are designing just a blog, it is from this post that you can be able to be posting your news, posting your article to your website. Okay, so now after this place, there is media. Media is a place where you can put all your images, videos, and everything that you want to appear on your website. So it is this section. Now, the next one is the page. The page is where you can create pages for your website. Let's say you are building 5-page website for your client. The first one is homepage, about us, contact us, our services. All these things are called pages. And it is from pages that you will create all those things. Are we following? Are we following? So now, if you come to appearance, we are jumping comment because comment is a place where you will manage the comment that users are commenting on your post. Okay? When they post a comment, it doesn't come immediately where other people will see it. You will have to approve it because some people can put a comment that will destroy everything you have built. So it will come to your dashboard. You have to approve it before it will appear. Okay, so that is where what comment does. So, but most of the time where you are going to be working is between your appearance and your team. Appearance and your team. Okay, and appearance and the plugin. Sorry, appearance and plugins. So why will you be always be working here is appearance. We manage everything the user will see on your website. Why the plugin will extend the functionalities of your team. Okay, let's say you want to add WhatsApp to your website. Okay, once you go to plugin, you can just get the WhatsApp plugin and put your number. It will display on your website. Let's say you want to add Facebook, or you want to anything you want to add, just go to plugin and look for it, and then it will come to your website. So that is why plugin is very, very important. Okay, but the appearance is also important because that is where you choose the theme that your website is going to have. Okay, so when you go to appearance, it will display the themes that comes with WordPress. Okay, so let it load. And also the plugin, we also display the plugins that also came with WordPress as well. So it is loading. So I just want to walk you through on the back end now. So tomorrow we are going to build our first website. In fact, it's not even one. Tomorrow we can decide to build 5 or 10 websites because I'm going to show you the easy way to do it. So I am going to bring a team that has more than 600 pre-built websites, very beautiful website, more than 600. So if somebody now asks you, please, I want to design a school website, you don't need to think about the design. Just go to the team, install it, and choose the particular theme you want for the school. It's already there. You just install it and make some changes. If somebody said, I want to build e-commerce website like Jumia or Konga, you don't need to crack your brain. How am I going to build it? The only thing you need to do is just go to the team, install it, select the template you want to use, install it, and then customize. Are we following? So that is why I say tomorrow we may even build more than 10 websites if we so desire. It is simple and straightforward. Okay, so that is that is it. I just want to open the plugin and the theme, so I will look at it. This is the theme, and this is plugin. Let them load. So after that, we close so that we can go and prepare. Some of us are going to work, so that we can go and prepare for tomorrow. So when you click on appearance, it will bring you here. So you can click on add new theme. Okay. When you click on add new theme, it will load to show you WordPress themes. There are, if not millions, that are here already. So it is free theme that you can use. They are free themes. But what I am saying I'm bringing to give you tomorrow is premium theme. So I will also drop the theme on the WhatsApp when I'm dropping the video so that you can have it for free. So if you are buying it, it's almost 100,000 naira, but I'll drop it for free. So you will just get it and then hold it. You can copy it with your flash so that whenever you want to build, it will be easy for you to build. Okay? So if we look at here, we have a lot of themes. Okay, you can see all these things are different websites that you can build. Okay, with all this free theme, you can see it. You don't need to crack your brain and say, how am I going to build? So if it is Shopify or anything at all, you just type the name of the business you want to build the website for, and you will see the theme will come out. Okay, it's because of network, it's not loading, but if you give it more time, all of them will load. Okay, that is the theme, and I think this is the plugin. Okay, so you also say add new plugin, so it will also open for you to see all the available plugins that you can use for your website. Okay, so also there are thousands of them also. So you can see them here. So they can you will continue to load them if you want. So there are thousands, if not millions. So for anything you want to extend, for anything that your customer say, I need this function to be on the website, you don't need to crack your brain how to build that function. Just go to your plugin and then search for that particular function, and you will see it will be available. Then you will just click and install and then customize. So some of them is a paid version, and they also have a free version. So if it is paid version, then you tell your customer the cost, and then the person will pay, and then you install it and configure it. So that is it. So WordPress is centered around theme and plugins. And with this, you can perform magic, and you can be able to have a working website in less than 10 hours and then be able to make your money. So from tomorrow, we will start building different websites one after the other across so many niche so that you can have a complete idea on how to do it. Thank you. I don't know whether we can take some questions if you have any. Any question? Sorry, let me end this.